Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Amani Rohadatul and here I will explain about basic ideas in semantics. We begin in this chapter by looking at the basic tasks involved in establishing semantics as a branch of linguistics. There are semiotics and semantics. Semiotics is the study of science, so here semantics is a part of semiotics. Semantics come from physical forms of science. First, I will explain in advance about the physical forms of science. So the science has a physical form. It can be picture or image, words and sentence, sounds, smells, facial expressions, and colors. And at this science allow you to interpret it. Here has already mentioned one of the types is words and sentence. Words and sentence is further analyzed by semantics. Therefore, semantics is defined as the study of word meaning and sentence meaning. Semiotics specifically to discuss meaning, and semantics focus on the meaning of word and sentence only. Next, I will discuss the position of semantics in linguistics. Semantics position in a model of grammar. Said in his book entitled Semantics, published in 2003, creates a table of components of grammar. In this case, starting from sounds, there are three major areas of learning. The first is phonology, the second is syntax, and the third is semantics. Then the last is thought. Thought here is defined as the basic human thought. We start from phonology first, because phonology is close to sound. That's why phonology is a study of how sounds are combined from words. And the second is syntax. Syntax is the study of how words can be combined into sentences. And the next is semantics. Semantics is the study of meaning of words and sentences. Here we already know that semantics focus on word meaning and sentence meaning. A word is a string of characters that can have different meanings. For example, jaguar. Is jaguar a car or animals? And driver, one who drive a vehicle or the part of a computer. Sentence meaning has several concepts, but I will only discuss the concept of entailments. Why? Because entailments is the most important concept of meaning in semantics. Entailments is defined as the process of finding another sentence that has the same meaning as the previous sentence, or entailment is essentially when you have a sentence A asserts that another sentence B is true. So, given some sentence, you can make another statement about the sentence. For example, if I say Joe has arrived in Jakarta, this would be entailed that Joe is in Jakarta. Because Joe has arrived in Jakarta, of course, Joe is in Jakarta. For another example, if I say I have a blue pen, this would entail that I have a pen. Because I'm being really specific, here I'm saying I have a blue pen. So if I have a blue pen, then surely it must be true that I have a pen. Or if I say he is short and cute, he is short and he is cute, then clearly he is short. Okay. But if we say something like the dog is brown, from this sentence we cannot get the dog is loud. There is nothing about the dog being brown that makes us believe that the dog is loud, so there is no entailment in sentence 4. At this point, I will introduce some basic ideas that are assumed in many semantic theories. In most cases, the description of these ideas will be simple and not very clear. First is reference and sense. The meaning of linguistic expression derives from two sources: the language they are part and the word they describe. Words allow people to identify part of the word and make statements about them. The relationship by which language hooks onto the word is called reference. This reference is a relationship between part of a language and things outside the language, the word. Example, my son is in the beach. My son is identifies person and in the beach is identify things. There is very little constantly of reference in a language. Two different expressions can have the same reference. Example, morning star and evening star refer to planet Venus. Sense of an expression is its place in a system of semantics relationship with other expressions in a language. Example, I almost fell over or I nearly fell over. And I'll see you on Wednesday or I'll see you on Thursday. We can talk about sense not only of words but also of longer expressions such as phrases and sentences. Example, Rupert took off his jacket or Rupert took his jacket off. Every expression that has meaning has sense, but not every expression has reference. Utterances may consist of a single word, single phrase, or a single sentence. They may also consist of one or more grammatically incomplete sentence fragments. In short, there is no simple relation of correspondence between utterance and sentence. A sentence is a grammatically complete string of words expressing a complete thought. Example, I would like a cup of coffee is a sentence. In the kitchen is not a sentence. An utterance can be in form of complete sentence or incomplete sentence. Example, I would like a cup of coffee is utterance. In the kitchen is an utterance of non-sentence. A proposition is that part of meaning of an utterance of a declarative sentence which describes some state of affairs. A single proposition could be expressed by using several different sentences, and each of these sentences could be uttered an infinite number of times. And the last is literal and non-literal meaning. A literal meaning is when a word or phrase is used exactly as it is defined. A non-literal meaning is when the meaning of word or sentence take on special meaning. For example, when someone says, Grandpa kicked the bucket last night, I'm still in shock. Kick the bucket is non-literal meaning, and it means someone died. Died is literal meaning. Non-literal meaning use of language are traditionally called figurative. Example, metaphor, irony, hyperbole, etc. For example, I could eat a horse. Of course, it means I am mad or I'm angry. Okay, thank you for watching my video. I'm sorry if I have a mistake. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.